to started?
So my grandfather was over 6 feet tall, and I was a little bit bigger than this teddy bear. So this was not a athletic contest. This was an excuse for him to hug me.
Oh.
Because we grew up in the Protestant tradition where when I arrived, I got a 1 second hug, and when I left, I got another 1 second hug, and that was it. And that was, I think that was basically once every 2 weeks. So I got one hug at the beginning of a 2-week visit and one hug at the end of a 2-week visit. Now my father really liked to hug, so he would hug for 2 or 3 seconds, which was, he knew that he would get criticized, or at least he felt he would get criticized if he would have hugged for 4 seconds. So, but here, if I was on top of my grandfather and he was pretending to try to get up, we could hug for 20 minutes because we were wrestling, we weren't hugging. So I really, really loved that. And I hope grandfather did that every day, but maybe it was every 2 or 3 days. And at the end of the 2 weeks, I was kind of sad that we were leaving him. But we did come back. We did come back 6 months later, I expect, for another 2 weeks, and it was really a long 2 weeks. We would arrive very late on Saturday, probably, and leave on Sunday morning. So I guess it was a full 2 weeks, and that way my father had to take 10 days of leave, and then that time, next time, grandfather wrestled me again, and this was my biggest supply of hugging that I remember. Although when I was very young, probably my father hugged me, but I don't really remember. I know he diapered me. But the 3rd or 4th time we came back, grandfather didn't offer to wrestle with me, and I was really sad. And I was still like 3.5 or 4, so was it for me to suggest it? And I don't think so. It never occurred to me to suggest it. And I'll never know why he stopped.
Maybe he was too old. Maybe he couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'd like to think, that he was beginning to get arthritis, and he thought that it might be a challenge for him.
Yeah.
Although I was still like twice the size of this baby teddy bear. So I don't think I would, but that's what I'd like to think.
Yeah.
So.